Evening all. It's late here, but decided to do a later video. Thanks so much for joining me, Dorothea, on Through an Orthodox Christian Lens. Today we're talking about what was used before church bells, before and after the institution of church bells for mainly the Orthodox Christian Church. So I'm going to read you this blog post, and then I'm going to show you a video on this particular subject. Here is what is called a Semantron, this wood pallet, and I'm going to read what it says about it. Pictured above is a wooden board called a Semantron, I guess it's Semantron, used in Eastern Orthodox Christian monasteries where monks use mallets to bang against the wood, making a cool sound that it used as a call to prayer, like bells are used at churches. There's a history on it here. The portable Semantron is made of a long, well-planed piece of timber, usually hard of maple, but also beech, from 12 feet and upwards in length by 1.5 feet, broad, and 9 inches in thickness, of Levantine and Egyptian origin. Its use flourished in Greece and on Mount Athos before spreading among Eastern Orthodox in what are now Bulgaria, Romania, Moldova, Serbia, Montenegro, Bosnia and Herzegovina, and the Republic of Macedonia. It both predates and substitutes for bells, first introduced to the East in 865 by the Venetians, who gave a dozen to Michael III, being used to call worshippers to prayer. In the portable wooden form, at the center of the instrument's length, each edge is slightly scooped out to allow the player to grasp it by the left hand, while he or she holds a small wooden or sometimes iron mallet in the right, with which to strike it in various parts and at various angles, eliciting loud, somewhat musical sounds. Although simple, the instrument nonetheless produces a strong resonance and a variety of different intonations, depending on the thickness of the place struck and the intensity of the force used, so that quite subtle results can be obtained. A metal Semantron, smaller than those of wood, is usually hung near the entrance of the Catholicon, the monastery's main church. In the traditional monastic ritual, before each service, the assigned player takes a wooden Semantron, and standing before the west end of the Catholicon, strikes on it 3 hard and distinct blows with the mallet. He then proceeds round the outside of the church, turning to the 4 quarters and playing on the instrument by striking blows of varying force on different parts of the wood at uneven intervals, always winding up the tune with 3 blows similar to those at the beginning. So I'm going to play you the video on how this sounds. It's really cool. I love it. I never get tired of watching it. It's been a long time since I've seen it, but I'm going to play it again for you. I'm going to play it again and hear it after so long, and it's going to still be cool. So here we go. This is a Romanian Orthodox monk, by the way. cool. Quite amazing. I had heard this years ago, way back, like a decade or so ago. I heard also the reason why the Semantron was used in places such as Bulgaria, but mostly Romania and other Eastern Bloc countries that were under the Soviet Union, and of course Russia and Ukraine and all that. They weren't allowed. The way I understood it is the church bells were no longer allowed to be used, so that you could never hear the church bells because of the oppression of the church. But that's what I've been told. I don't know how true that is. Somebody can correct me, but that's the reason why they went back to using the Semantron, apparently in Romania at least. I was told that, but you can always check on that because that's just what I've heard. In any case, I hope you enjoyed watching that. I like to look at all these little traditions. I always find them fascinating. I always find traditions, period, cultural stuff fascinating. So I wanted to share that with you. Thanks so much for watching. Please subscribe and follow my channel on YouTube. Also, if you want to, on Rumble. If you like my videos, like them, share them. Share my channel with others. Comment below my videos if you have any thoughts on them or, whatever comments. Thanks so much for your support. Until next time.